Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you're a GoldRush fan, you're not going to want to miss today's discussion because we're breaking down one of the most intense moments of the season. As the mining season enters its final stretch, every decision, every breakdown, and every ounce of gold becomes more important than ever. With winter closing in across the Klondike, mining crews are racing against time. The frozen ground is only days away from shutting down production, leaving Parker Schnabel, Tony Beets, Rick Ness and Kevin Beets with one final opportunity to finish the season on a high note. After months of long days, costly repairs and non-stop challenges, the pressure has reached its highest point. Much of the attention remains focused on the ongoing competition between Parker Schnabel and Tony Beets. Throughout the season, both crews have delivered impressive gold totals while pushing their operations to the limit. Neither miner wants to end the year behind the other, making every cleanup and every hour of production incredibly valuable. Parker's operation faces one of its biggest challenges at exactly the wrong time. During a critical production run, the crew discovers that a major electrical component connected to the wash plant has failed, bringing work to an unexpected stop. What initially appears to be a routine repair quickly turns into a much more serious problem as mechanics realize they don't have the replacement part they need. Instead of accepting a lengthy delay, Parker and his team begin exploring every possible solution. With the clock ticking and weather conditions becoming less forgiving, the crew understands that even a single lost day could have a noticeable impact on their final season total. It's one of those moments that highlights how modern gold mining depends just as much on planning and logistics as it does on heavy equipment. As repairs become the top priority, the team works together to minimize downtime while searching for the fastest possible way to get the operation running again. The atmosphere around the claim grows increasingly tense because everyone knows that opportunities are becoming more limited with each passing day. At another claim, Tony Beets continues pushing forward with his own end-of-season strategy. His crew remains focused on expanding production before winter arrives, but difficult ground conditions create new obstacles. Soft terrain makes moving heavy equipment more challenging, forcing operators to balance productivity with safety while staying on schedule. The demanding conditions serve as another reminder that experience alone cannot eliminate the risks of mining in the Yukon. Every load of pay dirt requires careful planning, and every decision carries consequences when time is running out. Meanwhile, Rick Ness continues fighting for a strong finish of his own. Although his season has included several setbacks, he refuses to give up. Instead, he stays focused on maximizing every remaining opportunity, hoping the final days of mining will help him achieve the goals he set at the beginning of the season. Rather than chasing headlines, Rick's story becomes one of persistence. Each cleanup represents another chance to improve his results, and every successful day keeps his season alive. With winter approaching quickly, the margin for error continues to shrink, making every shift increasingly important. As the race toward the finish line intensifies, one thing becomes clear. The final days of the season could completely reshape the standings. Mechanical reliability, smart decision-making, and a little luck may ultimately determine who finishes on top when the gold is finally counted. And this is only the beginning. The biggest challenges and most dramatic moments are still ahead. As the season moves closer to its conclusion, every mining crew is forced to make difficult decisions. There is little room left for mistakes, and even small delays can have a major impact on the final outcome. The pressure isn't just about finding more gold, it's about making the right choices when every hour counts. For Parker's team, getting production back on track becomes the highest priority. Once the necessary replacement arrives, the crew works quickly to restore operations, knowing that lost time is something they can never recover. Their determination reflects the mindset that has defined Parker's approach throughout the season. Stay focused, solve problems quickly and keep moving forward. That same determination has helped Parker remain one of the strongest competitors in the Klondike. His operation has consistently delivered solid results despite mechanical setbacks, changing ground conditions, and the constant challenge of managing a large crew. As the finish line comes into view, maintaining that consistency may prove just as valuable as discovering another rich section of pay dirt. Tony Beets, meanwhile, continues relying on decades of mining experience. His crew pushes ahead with confidence, but the demanding terrain reminds everyone that no operation is immune to unexpected challenges. Heavy equipment must navigate difficult ground, and careful coordination becomes essential to keep production moving safely and efficiently. Moments like these demonstrate why large-scale mining is about much more than powerful machines. Success depends on communication, preparation, and the ability to adapt whenever conditions change. Even experienced crews must constantly adjust their plans to stay productive. Rick Ness approaches the closing days of the season with a different objective. Rather than focusing on the overall leaderboard, his attention remains fixed on reaching the production target he set for himself. Every cleanup carries extra significance because each ounce moves him closer to ending the season on a positive note. His determination has become one of the season's most compelling stories. Despite facing numerous obstacles along the way, Rick continues searching for opportunities to improve his results. The final stretch offers one last chance to prove that persistence can still pay off, even after a difficult year. Kevin Beats also continues building momentum with a steady performance that reflects his growing confidence as a mine boss. While comparisons with his father are inevitable, Kevin has gradually established his own identity through consistent production and thoughtful decision-making. Each successful week strengthens his position and suggests that his future in the Klondike remains bright. As these storylines unfold simultaneously, the competition becomes increasingly fascinating. Every crew faces different obstacles, yet they all share the same goal: ending the season with results they can be proud of before winter forces operations to shut down. With only a limited amount of mining time remaining, the race is far from over. One strong cleanup, one productive cut, or one unexpected setback could quickly change the picture. That's exactly what makes this stage of the season so exciting for longtime GoldRush fans. The biggest questions are still waiting to be answered, and the final chapter promises even more suspense as the crews battle both the clock and the unforgiving conditions of the Klondike. As the countdown to winter continues, attention naturally shifts to the latest production numbers and what they could mean for the final outcome of the season. While unofficial estimates and weekly reports can offer a snapshot of each operation's progress, the real story lies in how quickly circumstances can change during the closing days of the mining season. Parker Schnabel and Tony Beats remain at the center of the competition, with both crews continuing to push for every possible ounce of gold. Their different leadership styles have produced impressive results throughout the season. Parker emphasizes efficiency, careful planning, and rapid problem-solving, while Tony relies on decades of experience, large-scale operations, and a willingness to take calculated risks when opportunities appear. That contrast has made this one of the most entertaining seasons in recent memory. Instead of one crew dominating from start to finish, viewers have watched multiple operations overcome setbacks, adjust strategies, and remain competitive despite constant challenges from equipment, weather, and the demanding Yukon landscape. Rick Ness continues writing his own story. His season hasn't been defined by easy victories, but by determination and resilience. Reaching a personal production goal would represent more than a successful cleanup. It would be proof that persistence and smart decision-making can still produce meaningful results after months of uncertainty. Kevin Beats also deserves recognition for the progress he has made this season. As he gains more experience leading his own operation, he continues demonstrating that he can make important decisions under pressure while steadily improving production. His development adds another interesting storyline that could become even more significant in future seasons. Ultimately, the closing episodes aren't just about who finishes with the highest gold total. They also highlight the teamwork, planning, and problem-solving required to operate in one of the world's toughest mining environments. Every successful cleanup reflects countless hours of preparation, maintenance, and hard work from the crews behind the scenes. As viewers, we'll have to wait and see how the remaining events unfold and which crew finishes the season with the strongest performance. Until the official results are revealed, every prediction remains just that, a prediction, and that's part of what makes the race so exciting. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more GoldRush updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. We'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which crew do you think will finish the season on top, and what moment has stood out to you the most so far? Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.